Good day to all. Welcome to Sri Krishna Stories. Let's hear what today's story is about. Great soul, come here. Thirumalai Nambi called a small boy respectfully. A simple story to explain. Let's learn more. In the past, the Sivas and Vaishnavas would clash fiercely. Just seeing a Vaishnava is enough. A Saiva will go home and take a bath before going somewhere. The time when Hinduism was so divided within these two sections, Ramanujar wanted to turn his brother Govindan into Vaishnavism. He considered Govindan's presence to be his greatest strength. Then at Thirumalai Tirupati, the great Thirumalai Nambi was doing service for the Venkatachalapathy. Ramanujar wrote him a letter. In that letter, he had mentioned that you should send advice to my brother Govindan, who was engaged in serving Lord Shiva in Kalahasti. Send him to Srirangam. Periya Thirumalai Nambi went to visit Govindan. Govindan used to come to the riverside every day to pick flowers. One day, a great Vaishnava man with beard was teaching his disciples about various shastras in the pool. Govindan climbed a tree and heard them talking. The elder's speech impressed him greatly. Then he got down from the tree and walked over to where he was with the flowers. Even though Govindan was younger than him, Thirumalai Nambi called him with respect. Great soul, please come here. Govindan went there respectfully. Fantastic conversation took place between the two. That conversation sounded like honey to those who were around. They spoke to glorify the deities Vishnu and Shiva. Brother, to whom are you taking these flowers? Asked the elder. Swami, I am picking this to worship Lord Shiva, said Govindan. Nambi asked, flower worship for Shiva is not right. Is he not the one who separates desires and burns them and coats them with white? He is unlikely to have a passion for these flowers. And he is a resident of the cemetery, who is fond of Narayanan. These flowers can be suitable for Thirumal with auspicious qualities, right? Govindan replied, Great, I accept what you say. The Lord is the possessor of everything. We can only return devotion to Him. He is the one who gives us everything. Shiva is the one who drank the poison and saved the world. We have to thank him. These flowers may not be necessary for that. Just greetings is enough. It is enough to shed our devotion as flowers from heart. However, I think devotion grows through the ritual of flower worship. Nambi replied, You are very right. Only scholars can make such opinion. Your devotion is excellent. He was the one who came to suppress the pride of Lord Harivamana. My opinion is that we should hand ourselves over to him. It's not the only one. In the Gita, the Lord says that one should follow his own dharma. Seen in that, it is proper for you to worship Lord Hari. Govindan, do not teach distinction between Thirumal and Shiva. The story of a devotee named Kandakarnan is not unknown for you. Do not think of me as peers like him. Kandakarna worshipped only Shiva. Shiva intended to correct him and took Narayanan's body with him and presented him as Shankara Narayanan. Even then, he worshipped only the part where Shiva was. The fragrance of the incense he showed was blowing in such a way that it went to Shiva's side. For this, Shiva punished him and made him live a miserable life in a village. Do you know what his suffering is? He stayed in a Vaishnava village. The people there sang praises to Vishnu. Still, he tied the bell around his ears and kept beating to keep the sound of Vishnu from his hearing. I do not think there is a need for such a dependent devotion, he concluded. Sarvam Sri Krishnarpanam.